reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is, so I can talk to him.
Hold it right there!
Okay.
There's more where that came from.
Stand up!
I'm hit!
Let us speak.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself. Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me. I'll die before I see the safety of the vault compromised again. Save your sanctimony. The world is a dangerous place, and I make no apologies for doing whatever it takes to keep the vault safe.
Guards, help me! Guards!
Well, so much for that idea.
Guards, help!
Actually, that wouldn't have been such a great idea. Let's top up my health there, because this is a dead end. That came from that way, right? Can't go that way. Let's sneak again. Sorry, Jonas.
Thank you! I told you my father wasn't himself. I don't know what he might have done if you hadn't come along. You'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
Guess this is Amada's room. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the Overseer's room. Ah, yes, this is my first time with this. We'll see how this goes. It's assuming I have enough skill even to try. Okay, now. I believe we can help ourselves if we can find matching sets of brackets. So I'm scanning, well, not sure if I should do the brackets first or not. Sometimes those reset my chances. So let's try a couple of tries. 3 of 5 correct. Can't be aware. It could be storm. Well, that that was lucky. If Butch and his overseer... Okay, try that again. If Butch and his leather-clad delinquents accost Amata one more time, they'll have more to deal with than their acerbic teacher. Their services have come in handy upon occasion, I must admit, but they're starting to become unruly. If dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that upon... I'll have to remind Butch of that upon our next meeting. Beatrice. Just what Vault 101 needs. An absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant? I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly. Beatrice has served Vault 101 admirably for years, but her mind is growing feeble. I'll have to speak with our good doctor about some kind of long-term pharmaceutical solution. We may at least be able to keep her comfortable and quiet until she passes on. And quiet. Jonas. I never should have assigned Jonas as James' assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with the good doctor, who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. I've considered reassigning him, but the truth is Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him down in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. Amata. Every time I try to get Amata to open up, she just pushes me further and further away. Since she was a child, I've tried to instill in her those virtues that have made this vault what it is today. Loyalty, honesty, commitment, hard work. She does try, and with a lot of guidance... excuse me. She does try, and with a lot of guidance has grown into a fine young woman. That makes it all the sadder that she continues to alienate me. She looks at me and sees the overseer, not the father that has cared for her alone since she was an infant. Scouting reports. As our test suggests, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless, the town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appeared to confirm McKay's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives, despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the capital wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called, from them. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization, of sorts, but it seems that the giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained at Megaton to serve visitors and continued to collect information until we return. Ann Palmer, Survey Team Leader, February 10th, 2241. One of the ants, I guess. And I suppose that's Megaton? Letter from Dr. Stanislaus Braun. If you're reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated and you and your vault control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations. You are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation, as outlined in your employment agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see Attachment A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Braun, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer's sealed orders. The GEC is, quite simply, the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec. A terraforming module I think that should be capable, rather than capability, capable of creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new Earth in paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module.